Hey there everyone, so this is my Scream Factory tag video. Um, I first saw it from The Last Shoegazer, and then I saw Retro Horror, and I thought it looked fun and that I would, go ahead and do it. Hell, Scream Factory is one of my favorite, you know, Blu-ray companies out there, especially horror movie companies out there. And it looked like it'd be fun to do. I believe this tag was created by Outlaw of the Dead, but like I said before, after seeing Retro Horror do it, it looked like it'd be fun, and I thought I'd go ahead and throw mine out there. So let's see. So the first one is, what was your first Scream Factory? I don't have it with me. It's some damn where, but it's Day of the Dead. That's my first DVD because at the time, I heard you could get them at Walmart and stuff like that, but my Walmart at the time only carried DVD, and it wasn't until later on that I got the Blu-ray, and I was lucky enough to get it with a slipcover. So Day of the Dead is my first Scream Factory. How did you first find out about Scream Factory? Actually, I saw it, I believe it was in a Fangoria magazine. And, I saw the advertisement for the Halloween 2, Halloween 3, and just, I was like, oh my God, because, this was like, I guess a little ways off, right after like Anchor Bay had basically went under and was bought out by Stars. Let's see, what's your favorite Scream Factory artwork? It would have to be this bad boy right here, Nightbreed. I just love that artwork. And funny enough, I still haven't unwrapped the damn thing. I believe this was like one of those returned ones or whatever because the wrapping on it looks like shit. But the artwork for this is just awesome, and I love this movie. And when I saw uh, that this was coming out, I had to grab it because it's awesome. And let's see. Alright, my favorite and least favorite blind buy. Now, one of them is a blind buy because at the time I didn't watch any previews or listen to any of the reviews on it. So I guess you can consider it as a blind buy, and that would be The Devil's Candy. I thought this was a really good ass movie, so if you haven't seen this, you definitely need to check it out. It's definitely, a pretty good flick. This is part of their IFC, but The Devil's Candy, it was a blind buy, and it was a pretty good movie. Now, this wasn't a blind buy because I've seen the movie before and I love the movie, but as far as releases go, this has got to be sort of disappointing, which is Dog Soldiers. Like I said, I love the movie, but the transfer that they used on this movie to me is a joke. Now, at least you do get a decent amount of bonus features. It's just too bad that like the regular edition has like better picture quality than the Scream Factory edition. I mean, hell, almost looks like a damn bootleg, recorded off of TV on a bad tape or something. All right, and the next question is, what is your favorite non-collector's edition? I have two of them. So first one is The Gate 2. A lot of us collectors have been waiting for this movie to finally be released. because the first one's been available for such a long time and the DVD has been out of print for so long. And then when this was announced, this was definitely, an awesome announcement, or at least for me anyway. Now, while this isn't, as good as the first one, it's still, an awesome flick. So that's the Gate 2, and you do get a couple of bonus features. It's alright, but I wish there was more. And then the second one, which I don't know why it's not a collector's edition, but the edition of Troll and Troll 2, and it also comes with the Best Worst Movie documentary. That is so yeah, Troll 2, Best Worst Movie. This version is out of print, but you can still get Troll and Troll 2 double features. I know Eureka is putting this set out, but it's going to have a slipcover. So if you missed out on this, you can get it from Eureka and get it with a slipcover. But so these two are my favorite non-collectors editions. And the next one is going to take care of two questions. Biggest surprise Scream Factory has released or announced, and the 10th one's favorite Scream Factory would have to be this bad boy. And I still have it sealed up. But, when they announced this, I immediately had to get it, because you get the complete collection, or at least at the time it was the complete collection. Different studios or whatever own some of the rights or whatever. Like with Halloween 6, you also get the producer's cut, you get the TV cut, hell, Rob Zombie's Halloween's. Even though these are the uncut version, I also have the regular theatrical edition of both of these. But, just look at everything. So that basically takes care of that. Now, let's see. If you could have any franchise turned into a set from Scream Factory, what would you pick? And for me, it would have to be the Nightmare on Elm Street collection. And that would have to be because this edition is crap, basically. Because, the DVD edition that came out before this is much better. Like in part 4, on the Blu-ray of this, you can barely even tell what the hell is going on. It's so dark looking. But in the DVD edition, you can see everything perfectly fine. You can see a sweater, everything like that, especially in the junkyard scene. So Nightmare on Elm Street would definitely have to be one that I would have to choose, because it's my favorite franchise of all time. I love Freddy, so it would definitely have to be a Nightmare on Elm Street. So that was my tag video. If anyone is interested in doing this, go ahead and do it. I want to thank y'all for watching my video. Y'all have a great one, and I'll see y'all later.